Cornell doing a good job so far. Hardly any action down in the Cornell D zone with RPI getting their forecheck going.
Malone ready to go against Gagnon. Zanitska trying to tip that one free in the slot. Couple of pokes at it. Tim Rigo will send it around the boards. Mentioned that 11-3 get together a season ago between these two teams as Malone drops it off. Zanitska, a wrister. High and wide. Miller went down, and that one elevates into the right wing corner. Rigo with a 2-goal, 3-point night in that win. This one blockered away. Mitchell, the rebound, he scores! Mitchell looked like he squeezed it between the pads of Miller, and 4:54 in, the Big Red on the board to take a 1-0 lead.
And this is what the Big Red wanted to do. They wanted to jump on RPI right away, get that first goal, maybe get a few more goals, and just get that doubt in RPI's mind that they can even try to get into this game and make it a game and break that big goose egg that they have in the road wins.
Well, Travis Mitchell with the goal, his 5th of the season. Following a 3-game goal streak earlier this year, and you'll remember 2 of those games, Mitchell scoring early on in both the Dartmouth victory. That was the only goal of that game in a 1-0 triumph. And he had the Big Red's only strike as a turnover here. Hooking call coming against the Big Red. So moments after taking the game's initial lead, it's going to be Malinsky heading off here. And the Engineers, who went 4 for 8 on the power play in January against the Big Red, will get an opportunity here to try and tie things up.
And I can see Malinsky being a little upset with this. He makes a phenomenal defensive play. I mean, look, he didn't. The RPI player fell down, but Malinsky, all he did was lift the guy's stick up, and the RPI player fell. It's not like he hooked him down or anything like that. So I can see how he's upset about that. But at the same time, it was a scoring opportunity for RPI, and unfortunately, Malinsky's in the box 2 minutes for hooking.
So Malinsky off at 5:13, just moments after the Big Red drew first blood. To Travis Mitchell, that 3-game goal and scoring streak, and kind of bereft of points since that time, but gets a big goal early on, and out comes Kyle Penny through center. Penny in, shooting, save made by Miller, and the Engineers look to come back the other way. Engineer power play, 29th in the country at 20.2% as they were here. They shoot and score! Along the goal line, that one shuffling in off of Ian Sheen and into the net. We've got ourselves a tie game at 1. TJ Walsh somehow from a near impossible angle off of Shane, and it's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, it looked like that it was a pass out to the slot, and it just bounces off one of the Cornell players, and unsuspecting Ian Shane didn't see that puck coming and went right between his legs and in the goal. So just unfortunate for Cornell, but RPI now they've got a little hope. They took advantage.
Engineers going to complete the substitution, and Max Andreev moving ahead. Little give and go. Max back in front. He bumps the goalie and goes down. Never got the shot away. Had a half open net, but never saw it as he hit the net. Zanitska's shooting, and his wrister stick down by Brent Miller. Miller on the season 1-0, picked up his first collegiate win back in January against St. Lawrence. Now behind the net, Andreev with it. Center shot, score! Sam Malinsky with points in 9 straight goals in 3 in a row, and it's 2-1 Big Red.
Well, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but Cornell working their forecheck here, and Andreev does a great job in just keeping his composure behind the net. Takes a look, sees Malinsky coming in, and Malinsky one-times it into the goal. And one of the things that we should bring up too, Grady, is that we talked about the seniors stepping up, getting some points and all that. First goal, it was Jack Malone and Travis Mitchell. Mitchell with the goal, Malone with the assist. And this one, Andreev with the assist, Malinsky with the goal. Seniors are starting to step up, start leading this team, and hopefully what you want if you're Coach Schaefer, you want all the other players to do the exact same thing. But it's good to see that scoring coming from the seniors. Trying to make it a board game. They're trying to slow the pace of the game down, trying to just play that classic road game plan where they're just trying to frustrate Cornell in all facets of the game. And so far this period, they've done a pretty good job with that.
Loose puck in front. Shane got a piece of it. Out to the point, and that one blocked away. Shane with the stick save as the Engineers force in the issue. Mason Klee rattles it around the boards, and now the Big Red, the first one's on it. DeSantis plays ahead. Seeger with speed, could be a 3-on-2. Drops it off at the line. Berard feeds a slot. The trailer, Mitchell scores! Patient once inside the blue line. They hit the trailer, and Mitchell with his second of the night makes it 3-1.
Great job by the Big Red here. Gabriel Seeger dishes the puck off to Berard. Berard to Mitchell, straight down the slot. No back check to pick up Mitchell coming down the slot. Berard does a great job in just holding onto that puck, drawing the player, RPI player to him to allow Mitchell to have that clean open lane straight down and puts it past Miller to move Cornell up 3-1 over RPI.
You've generated just 11 shots all night. You got to do something.
Yep, exactly.
So the Big Red with it. Here's Sonitska losing his balance at center. Otherwise, he had an empty net.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone saw that. I was on TV if we caught that. But I couldn't believe Zanik fell and lost the stick at the same time with no one around him.
Red line got him.
Yeah.
Engineers dumping it in here. 1 for 2 on the power play at this juncture. Check that, 1 for 3.
Happens to the best of us.
Max Smolinski on the pickup. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. 1:20 and counting to go on the power play as the Engineers. Not quite lightning in a bottle at this juncture, but they need to strike quickly to try and make this a 1-goal game and work from there. Empty net to our left as they skate 6-on-4. Not to the point. Hallbauer with it. Handing it off Mazzotti, back for Hallbauer. Mazzotti 6'6", behind the cage. Game of catch between those two. Now they throw it out to the point. Hallbauer nearly put it into his own net. Wow, missed an own goal by about 12 inches.
Wow. Wow. Anyway.
Smolinski off for Brackett. Comes in with speed. He'll chip it in deep. Rigo the steal. He'll lob at the opposite end of the ice. That one will go wide. Power play still in effect for the Engineers, so no whistle. 24 to go in the skater edge. 66 seconds to go in the third. Nikkonen in deep left corner. Brackett hammers up behind the net. Beaten on the pickup. Dumps it out to the point. Ardennes near side. One-timer coming. That one blocked, and that one hurt Travis Mitchell. Oh, he is clutching that right hand. Gets the stick back. Remains out there. Power play has expired. Now 6-on-5. Mitchell still laboring out there. He really took the brunt of that shot.
Yep.
Beaten with it. Wristing it down low. Stuffed try side of the cage. Rigo got a stick on that. And now from a crowd, it goes into the corner. 26 seconds to go. The Big Red up by a couple. Laurie Surdy walking it along the blue line. Centering pass off the skates of Mitchell. Looking a little bit better now the more he stays out there on this shift, but this unit pretty tired. Lost his stick again, now regains. Malone unable to get the clear, but it's going to be of little consequence. This one going all the way down. Icing here against the Big Red with 2.4 remaining. The crowd counted it down, but one final drop of the puck here in Ithaca.
Yep, exactly. Great job by Cornell.
Well, Mitchell still somewhat doubled over as he tries to shake it loose there on that right hand.
Great job 6-on-4 and even 6-on-5. Blocking shots, keeping the play to the outside. And Cornell with 2.4 seconds, pretty much looking like they're coming away with this victory.
So something you don't see too often. Mitchell is allowed to go to the Cornell bench on that stoppage there because of an injury.
Yep.
And saw the official indicate timeout. That was Doug Place. He comes out and talks with linesman Rick Lembo. But I don't think we're going to get a timeout here with just 2.4 left on the clock. So Tupker ready to go against Mazzotti. Tupker wins it clean, and that'll do it on a Friday night here in Ithaca. So Travis Mitchell, we hope he's all right. Big block in the late stages of period number 3. The offensive star here tonight. 2 goals sandwiched around what turns out to be the game winner by the hot hand of Sam Malinsky.
Yep.
As the Big Red will claim this 3-1 victory and a big 3 points in the standings. And still 2-0 at Harvard. Quinnipiac in the lead. So Cornell could be tied for second heading into a Saturday night here in Ithaca.
That would be interesting. And look, Union taking it to Colgate tonight should be one heck of a game.
Well, I hope you can join us tomorrow night. Cornell and Union, 7 p.m. face-off right here on ESPN+. For tonight's producer and director, Steve Weed, and my partner up here in the press box, Tim Vanini, I'm Brady Wittenberg. Thanking you for tuning in tonight. The final score from Liner Rink in Ithaca, New York, it was Cornell 3, Rensselaer 1. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN Sports.